right, we're back. I'm going to hunt or hatch a few eggs while we wait for people to show up. All right, we'll get 4 more eggs, then I'll stop. I hope I make an easier way to get like fossil shiny. Yeah, once we get more people to join in on this stream, we will start Dynamax Adventures. What's inside the egg? It is a Kabuto. I almost have all of the original 151. There's just a few that I'm missing. I'm missing both of the fossils. I have Aerodactyl, but that's because of Legend ZA. Appreciate the likes on the live. Thank you very much. So I'm just hatching eggs right now until a few more people join on the stream, and then we'll continue our shiny hunt for Yveltal. So we've seen about 37 Yveltals. And we finally got this little guy yesterday. I think it was like our 35th. So we're continuing our shiny Yveltal hunt. Because I have Xerneas. I got Xerneas in my 3DS copy of Ultra Sun. And then I got Zygarde from the Dynamax Adventure. So I want to get Yveltal to complete the trio of Kalos. We also do shiny giveaways on this channel. Usually after three Dynamax Adventures, I give away a shiny Pokemon. Since I've been shiny hunting for the past like year and a half, pretty like seriously, I have a bunch of extras that I don't really need. So better to give them away than for them sitting in my Pokemon home. What up, Kieran? Not gonna lie, I'm a little tired. I did not expect to stream 7 hours of Clair Obscura this morning. And then I had to go bring in my bike to the bike shop to get my wheel fixed. But now that's all taken care of. Bicycle. I think it got like punctured or something. Cause I woke up like 2 days ago. No, yesterday morning. Yesterday morning I woke up, went to get on my bike, and noticed that the front tire was like completely flat. So I brought it in, they put air in it, and then it was working fine. And then last night I had to do something, so I got on my bike and it was like flat again. But now it's all sorted out. Yeah, did you see? I wasn't sure if you were here. We got a shiny sea turd. We got the shiny sea turd. It was, I think it was like the 35th run. It was like 34, 35. So because of that, we don't have the very good route since we had to catch the shiny. So now we have to find another good route. We failed the last run last night because someone got burned and then they Dynamaxed, and then someone got rid of Mantine that had wide guard. It was a pretty rough run. So right now I'm just hatching a few eggs just to give people enough time to kind of join in on the stream, and then I'll start the Dynamax adventures. Hopefully we can get some good runs. So the shiny odds of a egg is like, isn't it 1 in like 585 or 512, I think? Yeah, 1 in 512. So the odds are higher. I'm pretty sure compared to all the other methods. So like, yeah, the odds are good. It's just like one of the more boring ways to shiny hunt. You think overall it's boring? That's fair. Like, if it wasn't for Dynamax Adventures, I'm pretty sure Sword and Shield would have gone down as like the worst games to shiny hunt. Appreciate the rose there. Thank you very much. All right, we'll do this last set of 5 and then we'll start Dynamax Adventures. What do we think the worst game is? Even with Dynamax Adventures, it might be Sword and Shield. Like, if we're going, like... Because if you think back to... When was the Shiny Charm introduced? I think the Shiny Charm was introduced in Generation 5, I think. And, like, you have, like, you had the Poke Radar in some of those games. You have the Dex Nav. You have Horde hunting in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. You have SOS hunting in Alola. Everything above Gen 6 is trash, in your opinion? Are you talking about like shiny hunting wise or just like Pokemon in general? You got jump scared by the Cramorant? Yeah, nowadays I just have my living decks, so whenever I need to transfer like Pokemon over, I just transfer it. Don't need to catch them all over again usually. I had to do it for the Pokemon Home stuff. That was kind of like a little annoying, but I did get a bunch of extra shinies doing that for Scarlet and Violet. Alright, everybody get ready. We will be doing Dynamax Adventures here shortly. Continuing our hunt for shiny Yveltal. We found a shiny Pyukumuku in the process. Appreciate the follow, Potato. What's up, Fiery Embor? How's it going? TB Star, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Do I have a shiny Whimsicott for trade in home? I don't think so. You bet Amanda won't come until we hit 43? Damn. If we hit 43, that might be the end of the stream. Let's see. Let's put all of these back. And then let's go do some Dynamax Adventures. I mean, if I had one, I would. I'll double check. But I don't think I have a extra The name of the game is Pokemon Sword. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't have any duplicate Whimsicots. Why do you have all of them? What do you mean? Like, why do I have all of these Kabutos? I was just trying to shiny hunt while passing some time. So for the Dynamax Adventures, you do need the DLC. Shiny Mawile or Gengar. Oh wait, I don't think I'm connected to the internet. Let's connect. I mean, I might have some extra. I think I might have a shiny Ghastly that's extra, but I don't know if it's in this game. I think it's in Scarlet and Violet. All right, let's go start our Yveltal Dynamax Adventures. The room is going to be open to everyone. You just have to put in the code 159-753-11. So you need to make sure you have Sword and Shield, the game. Make sure you have the Crown Tundra DLC. If you don't have the DLC, you won't be able to join. If you have the DLC, go to the cave, talk to the scientist lady, tell her anything is fine, and then once you go to the invite others, don't invite others screen, just press the plus button and add in the code that I have set for the room. Make sure you're connected to the internet. Make sure you have Nintendo Switch Online. Okay. All right, let me cancel out. I'll show you guys. Excuse me. So if you have the DLC, right, this is the main area. You go down south, and it's going to be this flight point here, Slippery Slope. Once you fly to the Slippery Slope, they'll bring you in front of this cave here, and you just go inside. If you've never done a Dynamax adventure, they are going to force you to do one before you can actually play online with other people. But you talk to this lady. Since I'm hosting, I choose Yveltal. You guys would choose anything is fine. Once you're on this screen, you're going to press the plus button and input the code. And then you go to invite others. And that's it. You don't have any mainline games, you only play champions? Yeah, I imagine people are looking for shinies for their champions teams. Again, this is open to anyone. So if you're in the stream, just put in the code and you can join. If no one joins, I guess I can try a solo run with the NPCs to see if I can find a good route. Can you join? Yes, you can. I'm probably gonna restart the room right now just to get give people more time. But yeah, some people might have to do the mandatory one first, so feel free to do that. All right, so I'm going for Yveltal. I'm gonna open up the room again. The code is 159-75311. And I accidentally quit out, so never mind. I'm like pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. I streamed 7 hours of Clair Obscur this morning. I did not intend to do that. And I didn't want to just not stream because I know a lot of people like to do these Dynamax adventures and the shiny giveaways. So bear with me in my very tired state if I mess up. But the room is open. Anyone can join. Make sure you're connected to the internet. It's very easy to forget that you're not actually connected to the internet whenever you play a Pokemon game, because they don't like to actually connect you to the internet automatically. You want to join, but I mean, I'm gonna reset the room anyway. Like, I'm not gonna do it solo with 3 NPCs. So if I don't get enough people, I'll just restart the room. So you'll have time. If you can't make it in this time. We have about a minute left. I like to go with at least like 3 people. Appreciate the follow, thank you. Okay, looks like I need to fix Dawnwing Necrozma on the pet system. I haven't caught Rayquaza yet. We were shiny hunting it for a little bit, but then I swapped to Yveltal. Well, I swapped to Zygarde, and then then we went to Yveltal. All right, I'm gonna restart the room just to give people more time. But so far, I have caught, at least so off stream, I've caught a Raikou and a Ho-Oh. On stream, I've caught a Solgaleo, Gigantamax Butterfree, Zygarde, and the most recent one yesterday was Pyukumuku. All right, so I'm starting the code. 11. I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait like a minute. And then once the minute is up, I'm gonna start the group. Tanjiro Kamado. Template guy, what's up? Finally, someone making it live on Dynamax. Yeah, we've been doing it for, I feel like almost like 2 months now, I think. Because I pretty much finished shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet and Legends Arceus. There's only like a few Pokemon that I need from those games. So I wanted to switch to some legendaries. All right. The room is open. You're shiny hunting Lunala right now. You're too... Like you've gotten 2 shinies in 178 adventures. Is that what you mean? Damn, that's kind of rough. And is that with, granted, with the shiny charm, you're technically those are okay odds, but it's still kind of rough to think about. No charm? Okay, never mind. I mean, technically, you're over odds, right? Like, technically. Or under odds, I mean. Getting 2 in less than 300. Yeah, sometimes with shiny hunting, you just never know. Like I got, when I did Solgaleo, when I was shiny hunting Solgaleo, I got it in 1 stream. I think we did like no more than 10. It was probably less than 10 Dynamax adventures that day. Did I add origin forms for Palkia, Dago, and Giratina? Probably not. I have my Discord. If people put in suggestions there, it'll make me remember, but I very quickly forget. I'm not gonna lie, after I finish stream, because I go straight to sleep. We got a minute left, room for 1 more if someone wants to join. If not, we will go with us 3, and hopefully we get a good route. If I can find a wide guard Pokemon, I will go after it. So you need to go to the cave. You won't be able to join this one, but the next one. Make sure you have one, obviously the game. Make sure you have the Crown Tundra DLC. If you don't have the DLC, you won't be able to join. You go to the Dynamax Adventure Cave area, which is the flight point is Slippery Slopes. You go into the cave, you talk to the scientist. Yes, I got shiny Pyukumuku yesterday. So I'm gonna go with Nidoking. The Roaring Knight and TikToker and DZ Bannock, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Ever heard of Deltarune? Yes. This is Pokemon Sword. Okay, we have an ice type, normal fighting. Gotta quickly ground. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to the right side because we have Kingler. And then right side again, I guess, for Mr. Mime. And then maybe to the right side again. Is Sword on Switch? Yes. We might have to keep this run since we have a Kingler now. go Dynamax and Max Lightning. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum. I feel like Gigantamax is probably like the worst gimmick. Like, why don't you just get rid of Gigantamax forms and just give Mega Evolutions to those Pokemon? So I posted a story of Pokemon Champions where he left because of all the abilities he used. Boom, 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 ba-da-dum. Dude, the song that I found for my Belly Bolt TikTok post makes me laugh. It's such the perfect song for Belly Bolt. This is Pokemon Sword. Well, this ain't good. Alright, that's fine. You live. You're watching Sun and Moon while doing this? Nice. Alright. So I imagine one of you guys will have to maybe swap to this Kingler, because we're gonna have to use the Wide Guard for Yveltal. So if you don't have a good move against Yveltal, might be worth a swap. I think it makes sense for me to stay. Maybe Gummy you can switch since you're low on health. Wide Guard is very, very strong. Let's go ahead. We'll go right side just to maybe swap to an ice type. I know if two of us are a little weak to it, but should be fun. You got Lugia, Thundurus, and something else you forgot. Alright, I appreciate you getting the Shield exclusives. Thank you. When I went to the market to get my bike back, I decided to take a quick look at the game section. It's like I can get some of these older games for like 45 US. Not the biggest discount, but it's something. So if people ever want a ZA shiny giveaway, I need to get my hands on another copy. No shiny Lunala, so that makes it 179. What's up, Tim? How's it going? Alright, I'm not gonna catch this because I already have the shiny. And I don't want to risk getting a duplicate if I can avoid it. I feel like the NPC will probably take this. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm a little tired because this morning I accidentally ended up streaming like almost 7 hours of Clair Obscure. Yes, I have the shiny charm. After this, you may skip around to buy more Pokeballs. I need to buy more Pokeballs as well, now that you mention it. And then here, I think we have to go Berserker. Yep, 1 in 100. G-Max Megas would be insane. I feel like they should just make G-Max forms into Mega Evolutions. For the Pokemon that don't have Mega Evolutions. Like, give us a Mega Kingler, give us a Mega Butterfree, give us a, you know. Granted, a lot of these are like mainly the Generation 1 Pokemon that are kind of getting a lot of love. Yeah, Mega Pikachu. Mega Raichu is pretty much Mega Pikachu. Yeah, its G-Max form was the old school fat Pikachu. If you're doing like random Dynamax adventures with like other people, it actually gives you the chance to save a exclusive Pokemon so that you can keep hunting. Surely the NPC is gonna switch, right? Appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. No one did host it? Then I have no idea. All right, this NPC does not care about being almost dead unless they're gonna switch here. I'm not gonna switch. All right, the NPC still doesn't care. Tim, appreciate the follow. Thank you. We will be doing a shiny giveaway after we do 3 Dynamax adventures. Stan, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Yeah, at least it is a fairy type, but it's also almost dead. So Gummy, whoever you are in the chat, once Yveltal gets close to like 50% HP, you might as well just start spamming wide guard. You don't have to spam it now. Only when it's at 50%. You can do damage now. It's not going to do an AoE ability until it gets to 50%. And you just got taunted, which is horrible. That is not good at all. I was thinking about maybe you Dynamaxing. But we'll see. You got Mewtwo from Raid Battle. Nice. He's probably about to snarl right now. Yep. This is why wide guard is so strong, but unfortunately you got taunted. Alright, so that's one life down. Whenever you're able to wide guard again, go for it. But because that's kind of like our only hope. Okay, perfect. He missed the attack. Hope I get a shiny. I appreciate that. Crab hammer, nice. Critical hit. We need like 3 hits from this. Only hit twice. That's not good. I don't know. You know, if I ice punched, the hail could have killed him. And that's GG because we weren't able to wide guard. Kingler got taunted and then wasn't able to wide guard after. Oh well, we go again. So because we caught the shiny Pyukumuku, we no longer have the run. I don't need a shiny Skiddo. Yeah, we got our shiny sea turd yesterday. All right, so in order to join, make sure you have the DLC, obviously. You have to come to this cave. It is located on the Slippery Slopes flight path in the DLC area. Slippery Slope. If you fly here, it'll bring you to the cave area. Now, once you get to the cave area, you talk to the lady. Since I'm hosting, I'm picking Yveltal. You can put anything is fine. Invite 159-75311. And the room is open. Is this the Dynamax Adventure Weekend thing? I mean, I'm not affiliated with them, but pretty much Dynamax Adventure Weekend. Oh wait, I didn't hit invite others. My bad. Man, the last run we had was so goated. We won like probably 30 plus adventures in a row. No, where all the last Pokemon is always shiny. You can catch it even when you already have it. That sounds like some hacked stuff. That does not sound legitimate. There should never be a guarantee shiny at the end. That sounds like some exploited content. I am going to go with the Manectric, I guess. My favorite starter is Froakie. Favorite gen is probably Gen 3. Yeah. Let me look it up. Oh, water, dark. I wasn't paying attention. Dynamax Adventure. Guaranteed shiny. Yeah, I'm looking this up and I'm not seeing it. I don't have a Zatu though. My favorite regional is definitely Hisui and Zoroark. Alright, changed my ability to simple. How long do I think I will stream today? Like 2 more hours probably. Or at least like 6 Dynamax adventures total. Ba-da-da-dum. I think after the 3rd Dynamax adventure, I'm gonna go buy Pokeballs. Not choosing that. It's not really a good choice into Yveltal anyway. I was kind of looking at chat and wasn't paying attention. I guess the steel type into the fairy. Is the fairy on the left side? We also get held items, which is nice. Oh, so you might not be able to see it because not everyone, like, I have multi-chat sorted across all platforms, but for some reason some people aren't activated in the multi-chat. So if you see all the Pokemon in the stream that are like assigned to people, whenever the multi-chat gets your name, you're assigned a Pokemon. Anthony, appreciate the follow. You're hunting Yveltal as well? Nice. Yeah, hopefully. I guess I could just go for Rising Voltage. So yeah, if you're talking in TikTok but you're not getting assigned a Pokemon, that's just the system being weird and not putting you in the multi-chat. So the multi-chat is just, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just the multi-chat takes everyone who's talking and puts it in one chat for me, so it's easier to see. If your name is not popping up for Pokemon, you might have to go to one of the other 2 platforms and talk there for it to actually register your name. I am playing Pokemon Sword. This the shiny run, hopefully. You can try reloading your app, seeing if that helps in any way. TikTok is the one platform that acts the weirdest because they don't make it as easy for the multi-chat compared to YouTube and Twitch. Okay, back. All right, we'll see if it picks it up. But I don't think it is. Alright, I'm not catching this because I already have one. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum. Okay, we got items. Citrus berry. Again with this duck bro. Yep. And we go. What fairy is that? Oh, Clefairy. How to get a Pokemon on the screen? It kind of depends if the multi-chat is registering your name. If your name isn't popping up for some reason, the multi-chat isn't taking you. But if you go on to like YouTube or Twitch, if you have an account there, it should work. I don't know why it doesn't work for everyone. TikTok's a little weird. Hello, welcome. Have you been registered? So on the multi-chat, for some reason, it's just not going through. There's not anything I can do about it. It's just a weird TikTok integration. They don't usually give full permission on the chat for multi-chats. So some people get through, some people don't. Nice and easy. The avatar thing only works if the multi-chat recognizes your name. If it doesn't recognize your name, just go on to YouTube or Twitch and chat there and it'll work. I'm not gonna catch Clefable because I already have it. Because there's other people on TikTok that are chatting and it's working for them. It's completely random on why it works for some people and it doesn't work for other people. All right, here we go. We don't have wide guard, but shiny hunting Rayquaza right now. Good luck. Rayquaza felt pretty easy. As long as you can get an ice type, he goes down pretty fast. Alright, time for me to Dynamax and do some lightning. You're 231 attempts in with charm? Damn. Have you gotten any other shinies in the process? Like in the process of trying to get Rayquaza? Or are you 0 for 231? Got like 2 or 3 so far. How do you chat on YouTube? Just look up my name on YouTube. It's the same name as my TikTok, all platforms. And then just chat there. Alright, we got the Confuse. Alright, boosting my special attack. That actually kind of works. That's not good. The name of the game is Pokemon Sword. I think this... he's gonna activate his Snarl. He's about to do AoE damage. I mean, I might still be able to kill. Alright, one more max lightning, and hopefully that's enough. Alright, perfect. He went for the taunt. That's actually good for us. GG's. This is Pokemon Sword. Alright, shiny luck, shiny luck, shiny luck. Can we get a good old bacon bird? Bacon bird, show up, please. I can't do it for you. I can't fix it. It's a TikTok thing. If it doesn't work, I can't do anything to fix that. No shiny. You gonna go for Guzzlord after Rayquaza? I currently am in front of Guzzlord in my one of my games on my 3DS. Alright, this is gonna be the third Dynamax adventure, and then we'll do our first shiny giveaway. 159-753-11. If you already joined the past 2 Dynamax adventures, please wait. Give other people the chance to join. You've already done 2. Yeah, 28 is pretty quick. Man, I can't wait to get my AC installed on Tuesday. It is getting hot over here in Japan. No shiny charm? Damn, that's crazy. You got Tapu Bulu first try? Nice. Alright, right around the 1 minute mark. If no one else has joined, people who joined before are welcome to join. But only at the 1 minute mark. No. I'm from America, but I moved here about 2 years ago. Quit my job. You just got the Rayquaza? Nice. Congrats. All right, we got a minute left. Anyone is open, welcome to join. So yeah, I've been living in Japan for about 2 years. Just got my new visa. Still trying to learn the language and get good enough where I can find work. But if I can't find work, I'll probably be going back to the States to save up money. All right, we got space for 2 more. There's 30 seconds left. Yes, you have to have the DLC. If no one joins, we will go with 2 people. All right. I'll restart it 1 time just to give people time to join. And then after this, like I said, we're doing our shiny giveaway. 159-753-11. Thank you. Hopefully we can get Bacon Bird sooner rather than later. All right, let's go. I can walk people on how to join after this. I guess I'll grab Sandaconda. All right, so we have a fairy on the right. We have a ground. Do we have any wide guard mons? Ghost, grass, normal. Oh, okay. Pelipper on the right has wide guard. So looks like we're gonna go to the right. shout out to the Roaring, putting out a code for people who want to do Lunala. Like, if you're not able to make it into mine, definitely, if you guys want to run your own adventures in the chat at the same time, you're more than welcome to. Okay, so I guess if we can get a good setup, it might be worth keeping this with a Pelipper. We'll have to wait and see. Your game crashed? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'm not gonna catch this Whimsicott. I already have a shiny Whimsicott. It's not the best mon against Yveltal. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we go right side to Pelipper for the wide guard. You don't know why, but this song is low-key nice to listen to. Well, Amoga's gonna do some big damage, so that's good. I might swap to the Yeah, I think I'll probably, even though I already have a shiny Pelipper, it might be worth me grabbing one, because Sandaconda doesn't really do too much to Yveltal. Should just be a one-shot, right? Almost. Alright, I'm gonna catch it even though I already have a shiny just to be on wide guard duty. Thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna grab this Pelipper because of the wide guard. Then I guess we can go left to the rock type, right? Cradilly. Jesus, appreciate the follow. Thank you. What's that rock type? Yeah, it's a Cradilly. So I'm guessing we go left. We can get some battle items. What items we want, and then we get a second set of items. We'll go citrus berry. Go for the weather ball. Everyone's got to make sure they're connected to the internet. Someone might not be connected to the internet. It's very easy to forget if you're actually connected to the internet or not. And we just do the same. Napoleon, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Jasim, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Appreciate the rose. Thank you. We will be doing a shiny giveaway after this Dynamax adventure. So if you have the game and you want a shiny, this is the place to be. There were shinies caught by me over the past like year and a half or so. So you don't have to worry about them being like hacked or anything. I'm gonna catch this because I still don't have this shiny yet. Appreciate for thank you for the rose again. Thank you. Dynamax over Terra. I didn't play too much of competitive during Terra stuff. I'll be interested once Champions releases it. This might be a good choice for Deb or whoever has the thing. I'm not gonna swap to it. We have a chance to get another set of items. Looks like TikTok chat just like refreshed. Shell Bell, Citrus Berry, Bright Powder. Should I do that? You know what, just for fun, I'm gonna get Bright Powder. Terra is buggy and chaotic. Yeah. It feels much better on the Switch too, though. I've noticed. The Terra raids. Appreciate the likes on the live. Thank you. Okay, I don't have anything. Ow. Just completely healed up everything that just happened. Man, we are not doing any damage. So I'm not gonna Dynamax because I'm gonna be on wide guard duty. So we just gotta hope I don't die. We're gonna have to keep the Dynamax to Emolga most likely. That's not good. His speed is increased. All right, so I'm predicting us to get pretty far into 50%. So I'm gonna start spamming wide guard. If you're able to Dynamax with the Emolga, go ahead. Hopefully we can get enough wide guard spam stuff to get this done. Okay, good thing he taunted the Emolga, not me. Goes for the snarl, but it is blocked by the wide guard. I'm gonna spam wide guard again. Unfortunately, Cradidity flinched. It's not good. Goes for the snarl, but does not work. Loardo, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna spam wide guard one more time. The next lightning attack should do the job. Goes for the sucker punch, but it fails. All right, GG. Shine a look, shine a look, shine a look. Can we get a shiny Yveltal? Bum bum bum. All right, no shiny, no shiny, and no shiny. I think that went like relatively smooth. So maybe I should keep this because we have wide guard. Maybe I should keep this route. You got shiny Cradilly? Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save this route because we got a wide guard mon relatively early. And I can use this time to get some Pokeballs. All right, we are also going to be doing our giveaway. So, let me go get some Pokeballs first. If you're in the Discord, Aiden, feel free to post the shiny in the shiny chat. Let's go to Pokemon Center. All right, so for the shiny giveaway. Now, again, this shiny giveaway is functioning through the multi-chat. So for those who are on TikTok and your name has not popped up under the chat, it means TikTok is not registering your name for some reason. So if you want to join the shiny giveaway, I would suggest going over to YouTube or Twitch and typing in there. The giveaway timer is only like 3 minutes or 2 minutes, I think. It's very quick. So what you need to do to enter is just type in the word shiny. Type in the word shiny and you will be entered into the giveaway. Make sure you have the game, obviously, and Nintendo Online so that you can actually trade. I've had some people join the giveaway when they don't have the game, so please don't do that. But we have a minute and a half. It's a very quick giveaway. Just type in the word shiny in chat If no one types it, then I guess TikTok. 100% odds right now. It's pretty good. Oh yeah. The giveaway at the moment just running, doesn't have anything to do with the internet. I'm doing a shiny giveaway right now. If you type in the word shiny in chat, you will be entered into the giveaway. In terms of GTR, I don't know what you mean by GTR. GTS? All right, well, congrats, TikToker. Since you're the only person who entered the giveaway, you won the giveaway. So, TikToker, congrats. Let me know your in-game name in Pokemon Sword or Shield. And then I will show you a box, 3 boxes of shinies, and you tell me which one you want. So, what's your in-game name? It was Deb? Okay. So, go ahead and look at box 1. Once you're done looking at box 1, just say next box, and I will move on to the next one. Just so you can see all of the options that are available to you. Okay, this is box 2. And I have one more box. Have I tried playing Pokemon Champions? Yes. I streamed Pokemon Champions like a few days ago. And I just uploaded a YouTube video showcasing a Hisui and Zoroark team that I put together. You can't decide? All the Salandits are male, if that makes your choice any easier. They're not female. So you don't have to think about those. You go for Dreepy? Okay. All right, so go ahead and go to link trade, set link code. It's gonna be 159-75366. Let me know when you're good, and then we can start the trade. $159-75366. And then after this trade, we'll get back to our Dynamax adventures. I think we 159-75366. $159-75366. Make sure you're connected to the internet. I'm connected. Sometimes it takes a while. One 5975366. Try GTS trade. That's kind of annoying. GTS trade is just like so many extra steps. Okay, enjoy your Dreepy. All right, congrats. Now let's get back to Yveltal. Link code 159753111. Thanks, you literally just followed during the stream. We'll definitely look forward to more. Yeah, no problem. We do Dynamax adventures only on the weekends, just because since I'm in Japan, I stream at such a late time that it might be tough for people on like the East Coast in America or West Coast to actually like join the streams. And I figure weekends, most people have more free time in the morning compared to being, you know, having to go to work or go to school. But throughout the week, if I don't have classes, I stream Clair Obscure in the morning. My morning streams for me in Japan, which I guess would be late night streams for everyone else, is my like variety stuff, because as much as I love Pokemon, I love a bunch of other games, and I actually want to play a bunch of different games, so those streams are usually for the variety stuff. But throughout the week, I'm playing Pokemon Champions. I need to get back to my Fire Red Nuzlocke in Japanese as a way to practice my Japanese. But right now, that's the current like plan of stuff. I do need to go back to Scarlet and Violet to shiny hunt the starters. I need to figure out a time to do that, because I have a bunch more shinies in Scarlet and Violet as well that I couldn't move over to Sword and Shield, so we can do giveaways over there as well. Kind of depends on what people are up for. Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's go ahead and reform this group. Link code 159753111. Let me go put this bottle of water in the freezer, just so I can have something nice and cold to drink before. You know, I've been sitting a lot today because of the Clair Obscure stream, so I might as well stand up. I don't have like an electric standing desk, so I used to have one back in the States. Oh, I didn't hit invite others, my bad. Can I give you a floette? No. The only floette I have is the one that I got myself playing ZA, and I am not playing the game again. I don't even have the game anymore. I gave it back to my friend who let me borrow it. But I'm sure there's people giving away floettes. All right, if no one joins this, I will just go solo and just see how bad doing this with NPCs is. There's a chance I might make this my last run of the night. I'm kind of tired. But we'll see. That 7-hour Clair Obscure stream definitely took out a lot. Aurelio, appreciate the follow. Thank you. All right, we're just gonna run it us two. Let's see how it goes. All right, Sandaconda was kind of not worth it, so I'm gonna just go Sigalith. Oh, this is probably gonna go so bad. The NPC is... Oh, the order of stuff changed. So now Pelipper's there. Okay, so we go right side. Get the good old mill tank. Actually, Vaporeon probably would have been a good choice. I'm sure it has like Ice Beam or something, right? Let me look up the list of Dynamax rentals. Dynamax rentals. Let's see, Vaporeon has Water Pulse, Charm, Weather Ball, and Haze. Not the best. What does Miltank have? Miltank has Mega Kick, Milk Drink, Thunder Wave, and Play Rough. That's actually a good... It's actually pretty decent, I would say. Maybe we can do... Okay, I think this is what we might have to do. Is I grab this Miltank, you grab the Pelipper to do the wide guard stuff, and then we just hope the NPCs pick up Kraydilly. We gotta try to keep this Amogo, because it's probably gonna be the thing that does some of the most damage. No, don't do that. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this Miltank because I kind of want to T-Wave and then potentially play rough. Oh, I didn't mean to do Ultra Balls, I meant to do Great Ball. In case it's shiny, because it's blue. Bum, 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 bum. All right, I am going to take this Miltank. Next up, you can take the Pelipper. Let's grab this Pelipper. Yo, what up, NJE? I'm just gonna T-Wave this thing now. Snowfall VR, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Ow. All right, I am going to milk drink. Alright, so here, swap to the Pelipper. Because we're going to have to use the wide guard cheese to at least give us some kind of chance. I'm not going to catch it. And then we can just hope that one of them goes Cradilly or stays with the Moga. Alright, so. Wait, what water type is that? Gastrodon? No, let's do Cradilly. Because one of them can also swap at the end there. What item do I want? Electric Seed, Weakness Policy, Lumberry, Focus Ash. It's kind of the only choice I have. Go ahead and go for the T-Wave. I missed. Oh, that's not good. We're down 1 life. We have 3 left. Alright, I'm not gonna Dynamax here because we need to set it up so that I can like Dynamax on turn 2. And I missed the play rough again. This Miltank is blind. All right, 3rd time's the charm, right? I'll certainly land this next play rough. It does absolutely nothing. All right, perfect. Catch. Maybe one of the NPCs will take this. Because we need to keep the Pelipper for wide guard even though you're low, which is kind of unfortunate. Well, hopefully one of them takes it. All right, that works. And then maybe the Whiscash swaps out. Okay, that kind of works. I'll go for the T-Wave. Make sure you don't Dynamax because you're going to be spamming wide guard. Not immediately, but once Yveltal's health gets like around 50% is when you want to start using it. And ideally, I get to Dynamax soon. I just want to make sure I can land my T-Wave first. Misses the Dragon Rush. Nice. We get the T-Wave. Goes for the Screech, but avoids. Ancient Power. Get the Omni Boost. Okay, no Omni Boost. Here, I guess I will go for Play Rough. Iron Head for some potential Paraflinch. Gastro Acid. Okay, so here I'm gonna Dynamax. I'm gonna use the Fairy move. And I think next turn is when you start using Wide Guard. God, that did so little. All right, yeah, so next turn, never mind, you're dead. There's no wide guard for us. Omni Boost. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, we got light screen, so that kind of helps. I'm almost dead because of Life Orb. Paraflinch, Paraflinch. Okay, it's paralyzed, it can't move, that's good. Greedilly avoids. I think it might be worth just going all out attacking, maybe. Hopefully the other three can do some damage. I might die to Life Orb. Okay, no, I'm still alive. Alright, Ancient Power, Ancient Power. Alright, GG. That could have went bad, but we managed to do it. All right, shiny luck. I think this is gonna be the last one of the stream because I am tired. We can just end on a nice round number of 40. I'll try not to have a 7-hour stream in the morning before my nighttime stream, so I'm not as tired. But this is obviously where we get our shiny, and we don't have to shiny hunt Yveltal anymore, right? Easy as that. No shiny there, no shiny there, and no shiny there. Alright, I think I'm gonna save this route. It feels solid. So yeah, I'll save this route. But yeah, sorry for the bit of a shorter stream. Usually go for 3 hours, but we're gonna stop around 2 hours. Let's see, tomorrow either I'm gonna be doing Pokemon Champions or getting back to my Fire Red Nuzlocke in Japanese for my Japanese practice. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a good rest of your day, evening, and night. Appreciate all the new follows and the gifts. Appreciate that. Yeah, and I'll catch